On va commencer, si tout le monde est prêt. Donc, bienvenue à l'introduction pour gens d'affaires. Welcome to the introduction of Shop Chez-Nous. It's a marketplace that we feel very passionate about, especially in these times. We are launching this on the last 4 weeks. It was an incredible journey so far, and we're very pleased to show you this today and see how everybody thinks about it. And we're glad to receive all the feedback as possible. So on est super excités de vous présenter ceci aujourd'hui à la communauté d'affaires de Prescott Russell. Et puis, vous allez voir que c'est un site web, un marché virtuel qui a été designé et développé pour les consommateurs à vous trouver puis à acheter de vous, principalement. Donc, on va commencer la présentation. Je vois qu'il y a beaucoup de gens qui sont déjà habitués avec Zoom, mais juste pour vous donner un petit heads up, il y a un bouton chat en bas que vous pouvez cliquer, puis ça devrait ouvrir une fenêtre à votre droite. Et puis, pour parler aux panélistes, qui est moi, Leeça, Louise et Pamela, vous pouvez choisir Panelists Only. Les panélistes vont faire le monitoring des chats. Et puis, vous avez aussi une place, je ne l'ai pas mis sur l'écran, mais une place de Q&A. Qui est les questions et réponses. Si vous voulez, pendant la présentation, nous envoyer des questions concrètes, vous pouvez utiliser cette façon-là. It will be more easy for us to find all the questions if it's the Q&A chat option that is chosen. Et puis, I'm going to speak in French and English. The slide deck is only in English, and I want to respect everybody's time too. So if I translate everything from English to French, we're going to be here till like 4 o'clock for happy hour. So I'm sure everybody loves happy hours, but let's keep it to an hour if possible. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on va couvrir aujourd'hui? Je vais couvrir l'agenda. On va faire une introduction de pour qui que la plateforme est pour et pour quelle personne ou quel business que c'est pas pour. Donc, it's a platform that we want to keep a very high quality in it, and you'll see why. And I'll cover that more in detail later on. We'll do a brief overview of the new consumer behavior and what COVID has done to our business model and what's the trends that we can capture, either prepare ourselves now to capture the trend when everything's going to be reopening and also look at how we can do it. Je vais donner un démo du marché virtuel. Puis on va faire un survol des bénéfices que ça vous donne et puis les différents forfaits qui sont en place. And I'll go also on I think one of the most important thing about our marketplace is the support that it will give you, basically because we're a company that will put time and effort and some money into it. So you'll see how we're going to be integrating inclusively in the platform, some marketing and some support help for you and also for the consumers. Donc, le marché virtuel, c'est pour toute entreprise, soit qui sont petites, moyennes, grandes, des artistes, des fermiers, des producteurs, des artisans. Puis même les organisations communautaires, mais juste à Prescott Russell, on va juste rajouter la banque de données de gens d'affaires, de business, va être juste d'ici. Donc, nous, on va avoir un processus manuel de validation quand on va recevoir un enregistrement. So we will be looking at each registration for businesses and make sure that they are from Prescott Russell and also that they serve from Prescott Russell. They can ship and sell to anyone outside of Prescott Russell, but they need to be part of our region. Second thing is for businesses that wants to capture the online trend and be easily found locally. So we'll touch on that. Et puis, c'est toutes les entreprises qui veulent faire la promotion de leurs produits, services et avoir un backup qui va les supporter aussi dans tout ça. On va toucher sur les raisons d'être pour un marché virtuel pour les gens d'affaires à cause de ça, tantôt. Who is this not for? This is not for businesses outside of Prescott Russell, like I mentioned. Et c'est pas pour du monde qui veulent vendre des items personnels comme leur bicycle ou leur pneu d'hiver ou quoi que ce soit. C'est pas une plateforme comme Kijiji, c'est pas Craigslist, c'est pas aucunement de ça. Donc, c'est seulement des gens d'affaires qui ont des offres et des produits à offrir aux consommateurs, soit de la région ici ou autre à l'extérieur. A little bit about who we are. Je vais toucher brièvement. I'll touch base very briefly because I'm going to bring out our panelists at the end and they'll be able to introduce themselves. Moi, je suis Patrick Brunet et j'ai fondé la plateforme Chez-Nous. Elle s'appelait pas comme ça avant. It wasn't called that way before, so it came out of a 15-minute brainstorm with Leeça, Louise and Pamela. And we all fell in love with the name because shop is English and French people recognize shop as well. Et Chez-Nous, Louise mentioned that it's also recognized as a word or a term in English as well. So we found that the name satisfied both languages of our region. Je suis le propriétaire de Alea Marketing ici à Rockland. Leeça, elle a fondé la page, Leeça founded the page Signer Local with Love. That's how we connected together. She's a teacher at Plantagenet High School and owner of Leeça Saint-Aubin Photography. Louise is a longtime publisher of The Review, a community media company in Vankleek-Hill. And Pamela is our artist and arts teacher in Castleman, business owner of Gaia Creations as well. For some of you that don't know us, I thought it was beneficial to give you just a quick overview of the company that will, support and operate this marketplace, and to give you a sense of who we are and what we do. So we help consumers find and connect with businesses. We help businesses build their authority and connect with the consumers. And we develop and use media to attract and generate leads for businesses on using different kind of ad platforms or different techniques and marketing strategies. And obviously we use technology for that related to optimizing your strategies and your storytelling, your copyright. We kind of look at all the things and we suggest lots of different tools that will obtain your results. On a été fondé en 2003, donc ça fait longtemps, mais j'ai transformé la compagnie en focus sur le marketing et technologie en 2014. On est BDC et SDCPR, qui est l'organisation dans Prescott Russell qui aide les petites entreprises à avoir du funding, nous a aidé en 2015 à lancer nos billboards digital, les géants, les écrans géants là, en sortant de Rockland vers Ottawa. Donc, on a lancé ça en 2015. And you'll see that our team has a combined experience of 65 years of experience. So I started in 1998 in technology and coding and programming. So, and all of our team has a lot of experience too. And obviously we want to help. We are in the same boat as everyone. We're here to present something that I think we all think and believe it will be very beneficial for our region and to you, the business owners that might be struggling right now. The consumer behavior has changed over the years, but is going to really change or has changed already with the situation that we're facing. And this is a good quote I found on COVID, on the COVID situation, the impact is every Canadian business, e-commerce maturity is being tested and pushed to its limits. We have never seen anything like this. So this quote is really hitting the vibe of our business community. And there is though some segment that is progressing, and the reason why they're progressing compared to last year is they were already matured in their online strategy and e-commerce strategy, that they had already something in place to handle kind of the influx of people going online now because they're restricted to be left at home. So as you can see, there's a lot of different segments that are have increased their sales and margin. And this is a very general slide, but my own client who's a coffee un torréfacteur à Val d'Or, she invested 2 years ago in a store, and since last month, she's increased her sales to 295%. So I just checked the stats yesterday. So we're receiving a lot of orders now through our online store. So there's potential, there's opportunities to still make some reasonable revenue considering the fact that people are at home. Some of the consumer trends I wanted to point out is, like I mentioned, the online demand is ever growing. People are at their home right now and they're shopping online. But the problem is a lot of us, we're facing operational pressure and an increase in digital investment. The government just came out with a program to help with building an online store for businesses. So there's a lot of increased pressure for doing that. And if we look at the trends last year, 1 in 5 local searches ended up with people actually going in store and making a purchase. So how do we capture that same behavior, but for them going to an online store and buying from you? 85% des consommateurs préfèrent encore d'acheter dans les magasins locaux. Et 90% des consommateurs préfèrent les magasins locaux pour différentes raisons. When you think about it, this COVID situation actually is in a positive way in some sort, because now the mindset of people are more like aware that, like we have a lot of different local shops and services that are great, but people end up going to Costco and Walmart and other big stores, right? So in terms of the awareness now, we have an opportunity to increase that awareness in people and the consumers to, hey, now it's time to think locally to make sure that our local entrepreneurs and businesses doesn't close, because they drive the local economy. And if we look at the expectations of consumers, everybody is expecting to shop on their mobile device or any device. So that's an important thing. Consumers research reviews before they buy. They want to be informed of their order status automatically, and or service if you're a service business. A reward program increases the multiple times a customer or consumer will come back and buy from you. And consumer expects fast delivery with Amazon, but we see a trend that people are more relaxed on that in terms of knowing that there's a huge pressure on the delivery system right now to deliver products. So I think Canada Post has posted that there's going to be some delays, which, you know, it's normal considering the situation. And this one I left at the last part because it's an important aspect. I wanted to point out people, if they want to shop local, or if they want to find something local on Google, for example, it's actually quite hard, and they have to sift through a lot of different information. And just to show you an example of this, and I'm gonna bring in a window. I hope everybody sees it. Give me a second. Here it is. Can you type 1 in the chat if you see the new window? Perfect. Awesome. Merci. Excellent. Donc, comme un exemple, mettons que quelqu'un cherche de l'assurance, puis tape pas dans la barre de recherche Near Me. Google va présenter des résultats de recherche comme Bel Air Direct, Allstate, Leeça. Ça n'a aucun rapport avec le local. Et puis moi, je suis logué in comme à Clarence Rockland en ce moment. La seule portion de local qu'ils donnent, c'est ici. Dans Google Place, ils vont aller chercher les 3 entreprises locaux de moi. Donc ça, c'est un exemple que si des gens veulent trouver de l'assurance locale, ils ne peuvent pas. Pas trop facilement. Si on tape restaurant, là, Google va mettre les restaurants en haut, mais encore là, c'est les 3 premiers. Puis après ça, on tombe dans TripAdvisor, Zomato, tous les listings qu'on met naturellement. Donc, vous pouvez voir que les gens qui veulent faire des recherches, qui ne sont pas habitués à essayer de trouver des choses locales, ils vont être perdus dans les résultats. Puis les résultats c'est les compagnies qui achètent le plus ou qui font les meilleures annonces sur Google qui gagnent les encans. Donc, for a small business, they have to spend so much money on Google to beat like the big companies that are buying the space, right? So it makes it hard for local business to compete on Google and all these other platforms. So there has never been a better time to rally together and change the habits of people to find and shop locally. And as a business owner, as a local business owner or business, we don't have a choice to follow changes in consumer shopping behavior and invest into trending communication channels. And you might say right now, yeah, but wait, Pat. This is all great, but you know, what about the cost of developing a new online store and website? Who will run my business while I run my marketing? You know, that's a common question. Will people find my products and services and start buying now? It's one thing, c'est une chose de bâtir un site puis un magasin en ligne, mais si personne ne le connaît, c'est pas les gens sur votre page Facebook, puis les gens que vous connaissez dans votre entourage qui vont vous faire grandir l'entreprise. Ça va être des gens qui ne vous connaissent pas, qui vont devenir des nouveaux clients. And I'll definitely have monthly costs to run all of that, right? So those are the top 4 questions that I myself would ask anyone, ask myself that if I was seeing all these things, right? Donc, je vais vous introduire la plateforme Shop Chez-Nous. C'est une plateforme qui réunit les consommateurs pour trouver n'importe quel type d'entreprise, que ce soit les artistes ou les services de la région, les magasins en ligne, les restaurants et tout. Donc, it's for all types of businesses and entrepreneurs and for all budgets, like small, medium, large enterprise. There's a place for everyone on it. And you'll see right after my demo what that involves for you. Et je vais faire le point sur it's not just another business listing. On voit récemment que there's a lot of different pop-ups of marketplace or business listing. It's all good. It's all great visibility. But what tends to happen is they get left on the side after a while. They're not updated. There's no marketing to bring people there. And as a consumer, I don't think of, going into searching a business listing for, actually searching for a product or service that I want to buy or I need. I'm going to go on Google. I'm going to go to a search area. I'm going to go to a marketplace. I'm going to go to Groupon to see if there's deals. I'm going to go to Amazon like most people do. So I wanted to point out this because we as a company operating this marketplace will include the most advanced marketing techniques and strategies to make sure that people are aware and they come and buy and visit the site on a regular basis. So let's take a look under the hood and show you a demo. Et la voici. Cliquez, tapez 1 encore si vous voyez l'écran. Juste faire sûr. Parfait, excellent. Awesome. Donc, voici la plateforme. Elle est anglaise en ce moment, mais on peaufine des choses dessus en ce moment pour la rendre, la finaliser. Et puis, la minute que la version anglaise est finalisée, nous allons la traduire au complet. Donc, les gens vont avoir l'accès à français et anglais dans la plateforme. Donc, vous pouvez voir en haut le menu Home pour venir à la page d'accueil. Latest Deals, Gift Guides. Ici, Latest Deals, Gift Guides, Business Corner. Donc ici, il va y avoir des champs ou des menus pour les gens qui puissent voir la liste de business ou de shop qui est dans le marché. Il va y avoir aussi une place pour vous enregistrer, donc Register Your Business. Et puis, on pense aussi de faire des monthly Business Boost Contest. Je ne sais pas encore comment ça va, quoi que ça va être encore, mais je veux faire une plateforme qui est interactive, qui vous donne des ajouts aussi à participer là, dans le marché. Et puis de rajouter vos produits, de aussi mettre à jour vos produits. Donc, on va faire des petits concours comme ça, le fun. Il y a aussi une bonne idée de Leeça, notre panéliste, à propos des blogs. Donc, we are thinking of once a month choose a business owner out of the registered businesses to showcase their business on our blog and then share it and post it on everybody's Facebook if possible. So that's kind of in the works right now. If someone comes on the site and they're looking for, they want to look for specific things, they can do a Google style search right here. If they're more curious into the actual categories, they can click on those top 6 as well. Just to let you know, we're intending to put the most categories in need of our current situation. So as time goes and as we approach the holidays or as we approach Halloween, these categories might change based on the need of the population. They can go and scroll a little bit further down and see all the categories that they can choose and look for deals and businesses that are offering some types of products or services. So we have delivery and curbside pickup. We have arts, music, and entertainment. We have corporate services. We have restaurants. So these are more categories that we also might change over time or give a category its space on this view for the consumers. The farmers market, so people can go and see what the products and businesses that are offering here. And on the side here, we see like pets, real estate, restaurant, home and personal services, health and fitness, gifts. So there's a lot of different categories we put. There's also subcategories that I'm going to show you in a business dashboard. So you'll be able to pick and choose where your product fits. And when I say product, it means also product and services. So if you're more of a services business, the term product is kind of interchanging. Ici, il va y avoir une section pour les dernières deals, les dernières offres. Donc ici, on va voir les produits qui ont un prix en vente. Donc ici, 20 $ pour 15 $. Il va y avoir aussi la fonctionnalité pour offrir vos offres et deals avec un countdown. Donc, mettons, si vous voulez faire une promotion au mois de mai d'un produit spécifique, vous pouvez mettre une date de début et de fin. Et puis, quand le consommateur va le voir sur le site, il va voir un countdown ici. Et puis, on va avoir une section. There's going to be a section for featured businesses as well. So we're intending to put 2 rows of 4. It's going to be chosen randomly from the system. Eventually, we might open it up for people that wants to have a specific spot in this grid. And then the latest news, people will be able to go in and look and read the blogs. I wanted to point out 2 types of products you'll be able to add. One is an e-commerce type, which people can add to cart. And one that is more of a non-e-commerce type, which is more service oriented, and they can read more about it. So these 2 types are going to be available to you in your business dashboard. So if you're a service type and you want people to go to your website instead and to maybe a lead generation form where they can leave their name and information, you'll be able to choose the URL you want them to go to when they click on your product. If you are a service business and you have a need for selling gift cards, you'll be able to add an e-commerce type of product, and people will be able to add that to cart as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if I add this one to cart. People will see the add to cart, and they can go and view their cart right away, directly here. And if we go and look at a more of a service type product, it's going to be bringing the user to your storefront or business front with the actual product they clicked on, and they can see the description, how it's worth. And if they want to go and learn more about this, they can click on this, and it's going to go directly to this website. In this case, it's Leeça. It will go to her website wherever the URL was defined in her business dashboard. Aussi, dans le banner, ils vont pouvoir aller directement sur le site web, vous appeler ou savoir à quelle adresse que votre entreprise est située. Et puis, on donne beaucoup d'options pour les réseaux sociaux. Donc, je voulais vous montrer aussi les latest deals. Donc ici, c'est pas mal la même vue qu'avant. tous les produits qui ont une vente. Ils vont pouvoir aussi voir les guides de cadeaux. Donc, si tu es, quelqu'un qui aime le vegan, if you're a vegan lover, we've set like 9 different categories for that. So if you click on vegan lover, you'll see all the products and services that are vegan related. That's pretty cool too. Et puis, si je vous montre le côté business dashboard pour gérer tout ça. Ouais, c'est ça. Donc ça, c'est quand que vous avez un compte, vous pouvez faire un sign-in, venir dans le dashboard et puis gérer votre dashboard, voir vos ventes, voir les settings, ajouter votre banner, votre logo, voir les commandes, les produits, coupons et tout. Donc, ce côté-là, on n'embarquera pas aujourd'hui dans les détails, mais on va donner du training pour la semaine prochaine pour vous aider à tout configurer votre business. Donc, j'espère que vous avez aimé le look, le feel, les catégories et tout. Donc, on va continuer. Donc, what's going to be the features and costs? So really, when you think about it, you have the flexibility if you're a service business to build a business front. If you're a business that sells items and products online, you have the ability to create a storefront. Like I mentioned, excuse me, like I mentioned, you can create a non-e-commerce product or an e-commerce product that people will be able to add to cart and pay online, and the system will notify you that an order has been received, and it will be up to you to go to your business dashboard and manage the order and the shipment and everything. But what's the overall features? And here's the list of what everything you get. So you have a business listing, offers, consumer add to cart, payments and order processing, and you have powerful marketing. So how much this would cost you to jump in or to register? Well, everything in the business and store listing is free. You have your own business dashboard. You can customize your brand. You are in a local kind of Google style search. And as you can see, it's interest-based search for consumers. Everything under offers and coupons, everything is free as well. So no monthly cost for joining, nothing of that nature. I personally hate the monthly cost aspect of platforms because we have so many monthly costs as a business owner that I didn't want to include that. You have access to create latest deals, expiring soon with the start and date time and expiry date, end time. Sorry. There's a cool call to action to your site and add to cart, as you saw. And then you have the option of selecting if your product is in a specific gift guide. So that's all free. Everything a consumer can do to add your product to cart. So this is more for businesses that have like an e-commerce requirement. So multi-vendor cart. So what does that mean? It means a consumer will be able to come on the marketplace and select cheese from Saint-Albert, add to cart. They'll be able to go to Bose and add beer to their cart. They'll be able to come to Rockland, not come physically, but through the marketplace and select maybe a gift card from Top Mode Depot. And then they'll be able to go to their cart and make a checkout and purchase. And basically the marketplace will send notifications to those 3 vendors that they've received an order. and that they have to go to their business dashboard and manage the order in terms of, you know, shipment, tracking number, and order notes, so you can interact with your customer. So you can send them notes, they'll receive it by email. So that is really, really cool in terms of vendor management, but also in terms of consumer. So people don't have to go to multiple different websites anymore to buy what they want. They can add everything to their cart. They can add not a CD, but a downloadable product. I forgot to explain that. You can sell downloadable products as well, like a PDF or an ebook or a digital subscription. If you're, you know, selling a monthly subscription to run Facebook ads for someone, if you're like in the media space, that will be also available to you. It gives them a one-stop shop, and that's what we wanted to do. So anytime people will purchase your product, we have fees that we have to cover. So I'll touch base on that. So we decided to charge a 9% fee on each transaction plus 30 cents. And the breakdown for this is because Stripe, the payment processor that we will be integrating, charges 2.9% plus 30 cents a transaction. So that's not coming to us. They charge also a payout fee. So the marketplace will collect the purchase, but will transfer into your bank account directly the portion of your sale. So there's fees for that that we have to pay. They charge a 0.25% of the payout volume. So for example, on a payout to your bank account, the amount is $1,000, they keep 2.5, but we are covering that in that 9%. We have to do public awareness marketing. As you can imagine, something like this needs to have some marketing in some sort to get the population into the marketplace. So we have costs to cover that. Hosting and software is not free, so we have to cover that as well. We're expecting probably to need 1 or 2 salary people full-time to manage and to make sure the platform runs correctly and add features to it. Just the other day, I saw a component called auction, so people can do auction if they want. But that's the behind the scene kind of things that we're gonna do to make this like as much as appealing as possible. And of course, there's other operating costs like banking charges, accounting, legal, and insurance, and everything. So for the payments and order processing, people will be able to pay by MasterCard, Visa, Apple Wallet if they want to. So the options are limitless. You'll receive notifications. Your customer will receive notifications. There's shipping tools included. That's all free. And this is also free. That's part of the 9% we just talked about. You'll be able to manage, yeah, that's something that I forgot to mention. You'll be able to manage your refunds. So if people wants to have refunds in your business dashboard, you'll have that possibility as well. The powerful marketing aspect, you'll have inclusive integrated marketplace marketing. So we'll market this platform to the consumer for them to come in as much as we can. We'll use kind of techniques on Facebook to make people come back to a shopping cart that they left empty, or they left the browser and they had some items to cart. All these techniques that we all see from big enterprise like Amazon do, this will also do for you. You can use this as your own marketing tool. So if you didn't have any website or e-commerce, or if you're thinking of starting your own business, this can be your main tool to promote. These are add-ons that are not necessary for everyone, and it's totally optional. But I figured that the benefits of this offer is surpassing the the need. So I'm offering $97 a month to connect your products or services. So connecting them to your Facebook page into a shop format. So in Facebook, you can do shops now. So everything that you put in the marketplace, as far as your products and services in Shop Chez-Nous, will automatically sync up to your Facebook page. And let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to bring up my current client of the coffee manufacturer. So her name is Maison du Café L'Armorique. She has a Facebook page, and there's a section here called Shop. So this is what I'm referring about. And people can go on their Facebook page and actually shop and click on an item that comes to her online store. So when I mention the marketplace share or sync up with your products, that's what I mean. So on your Facebook page, if you have one, people will also be able to go and shop here. And then when they click on an item, they'll be brought to your product page on the marketplace of Shop Chez-Nous. I'm also adding on free advertisement on our digital billboard, which normally pre-COVID had about 25,000 cars that pass by there every day. So that's a lot of visibility. Usually we charge a week $350 for that. It's all included in that price point. And it's not a price where you sign a long-term thing. It's month by month. So if you have a product you want to promote, like heavily in March, in May, or maybe for the Mother's Day or Father's Day, or even the holidays, maybe that's an option that you want to use. So I'm offering it as an option. There's also going to be options for having ads run for you in the marketplace. So anything that you have in the marketplace, we can upload that to a catalog of some sort on Facebook and run specific ads to it, basically going and attracting other people from your own page. So people that don't know you. So we can go and target some of the colder audience to bring them into your products and page on the marketplace, so they can start to purchase from you. So that's an option. There's no long-term contract. You take it or you don't take it. That's up to you. So in summary, en sommaire, ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas parlé en français, je pense. Vous sauvez des milliers de dollars en développement de sites et de magasins en ligne. Personnellement, dans notre agence, on voit des prix qui rangent de 1 000 à 5 000 $ juste pour le développement du site ou d'un magasin, dépendamment de combien de produits qu'ils ont, combien de plugins qu'il faut mettre ou quoi que ce soit pour leur fonctionnalité. Donc, il y a des frais mensuels avec Shopify. Si on compare Shopify, il y a des frais de transaction, il y a des frais de marketing. Donc, tout ça rentre en grosse considération. And this option or this marketplace, it keeps your cash flow. Donc, vous n'avez pas besoin de dépenser un gros montant pour commencer à être actif puis à générer des ventes sur le marketplace. Numéro 2, c'est le marché virtuel est prêt maintenant, comme vous avez vu. Donc, on faisait la présentation aujourd'hui pour vous donner une introduction, mais aussi pour vous demander si vous êtes intéressé à participer, à mettre un listing, mettre vos produits et tout. Les enregistrements, notre feuille d'enregistrement, Register Your Business, comme j'ai montré tantôt, est prêt. Et puis, nous, on est prêts sur notre côté pour approuver manuellement les approbations, les enregistrements. Et on va commencer des trainings de vidéo la semaine prochaine. Donc, we'll start video training next week in a webinar style like I'm doing now. I'm going to go into the business dashboard very, very in detail. And I'm going to do it like an interactive fashion where I'm going to bring in somebody that is attending as a business and wants to have some help. So I'll be doing it this way. So je vais prendre un propriétaire qui va vouloir avoir de l'aide pour la configuration, le setup de leur business listing. Puis on va aller vraiment deep là, en détail dans ce training-là. It's a win-win payout model, really, when you think about it. We only make money if you make money. So in a way, that forces us as a company and marketplace to be very attentive and invest into it. So we're investing in the marketplace, but we're investing in all of the businesses that are within. Because if you don't make sales, we don't make anything either. So it's a win-win situation model that is really beneficial for the situation we're in. Et on est une compagnie locale à Prescott Russell à Rockland. Notre équipe a 65 années d'expérience combinées ensemble. Donc, on n'est pas quelqu'un dans sa cave là, qui passe ça. Donc, on est une équipe très forte en arrière de ça, comme vous voyez. Puis, possiblement rajouter une ou deux personnes à temps plein. Donc, what's the next step? As I mentioned, next Tuesday at 11, we'll start the deep dive training sessions with the businesses that registered. And we'll be able to start having a full marketplace with different types of products. Donc, vous pouvez aller à ce lien ici. Je vais l'envoyer par courriel à tous ceux qui se sont enregistrés. Et puis, je vais envoyer le courriel avec le lien et puis vous allez être dans une liste de Shop chez nous. Donc, la liste est strictement pour vous informer des choses à jour, de la plateforme, les trainings qu'on va vous donner, on va tous les enregistrer. Donc, we'll be recording all the training as well. So, my colleague Bianca did already some training, so we'll be putting that in the business dashboard for you to follow. So the onboarding process should be very easy, but we'll continue doing some webinars like this to help you out to onboard faster. Donc, mes panélistes, je pense qu'ils sont excités de venir jaser un petit peu avec vous. Donc, I'll bring out our panelists and I'll ask them a few questions, and this is the perfect time to send us the questions, and I'll manage the question. I'll ask maybe the panelists, or I'll respond at the same time. So let me bring out our panelists. I'll stop sharing. And give me a second. Oh, it's right here. I'm looking at my other screen right now. Unmute. Okay, guys, you're all unmuted. I'll start with to bring out Leeça. If Leeça, you can be on the spotlight, sort of.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi, thank you. I have a question for you. Give me a second. Yeah. So I'll bring this into my main window so I'm not looking sideways. All right. So why did you get involved in this, Leeça? And what do you think this will do for our community?
Hi, everyone. It's wonderful to see you all here. We're all super excited to have you. Donc, on est très, très, très content de vous avoir ici. From the beginning, I think we all, you know, with COVID changes happening as an entrepreneur and as a member of the community, I felt like it was important to have one place where people could find all of your amazing products and services, and where we could help our businesses change over to this new way of doing things. I mean, we're all starting to buy online now, and why would we be buying from Walmart or you know, Amazon when we could be buying local and finding all our local products here? A whole community together, we have everything we need or almost. So let's get it all under one website and make it happen. That's how I see things. I'm really excited about this.
Awesome, thank you. And for you, Louise, how did you why did you get involved with us? And in your own way of explaining, you know, what's going to be like, what's this going to be doing for your community in Vancouver, but also like in as a whole in the region of Prescott Russell?
Right. Well, I was really excited when you know, the whole COVID thing started. I had seen Leeça posting on Facebook about, you know, this is where you can buy meat, this is where you can buy soap, and this is where you can get yogurt. And there's so many businesses out there, and I know as artisans and producers, they're busy doing what they do, and the marketing part often falls off the table, right? Or they don't have the budget. And the really important thing I want to communicate about this website is it's local and it's flexible. So if you just want to have a listing with your website, you can. If you want to try 4 or 5 products on there, you have nothing to lose whatsoever. And the small percentage that you're charging is, you know, to cover your admin costs, your insurance, and your processing. And I think that just to have everything integrated, you know, and it is local, and we have a trusted business owner that's ready to market it, make sure it keeps working, provide support. And my business has some things in there, busy times, so I haven't put a lot in, but it's really manageable and workable. And with marketing behind it, it'll be a one-stop shop. And the number one amazing thing about this, that's me telling myself to stop talking. And I can't turn it off. But
I'm very impressed.
That multi-shopping cart is amazing. So I think businesses should give it a try. There's nothing to lose, and it's just all to the good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Got to turn that off. I'm done.
Thank you, Louise.
Figured it out.
Thank you for being involved. Pamela, tu es notre artiste, artisan de notre équipe et aussi dans Prescott Russell à Casse-Commune. Quand tu as vu l'initiative, pourquoi tu t'es embarqué, puis dans le monde d'artistes, qu'est-ce que ceci va emporter, tu penses?
Oui, donc c'est ça. Moi, j'ai vu vraiment cette initiative-là comme quelque chose de vraiment incroyable pour la communauté. Ça va donner la possibilité aux gens, pas nécessairement juste les entreprises, mais les artistes aussi, de briller et d'avoir une plateforme pour être un peu plus vus. Puis, je pensais que c'était important parce que souvent, on oublie à propos de nos artistes locaux ou on ne sait pas trop ce qui se passe souvent même. Donc, on a plein de places à spectacle, puis c'est vraiment juste connu par une petite partie de la communauté. Donc, je me suis dit que c'est vraiment le temps que tout le monde apprenne à connaître ce qui se fait dans la région et qu'ils puissent en prendre avantage.
Parfait, merci. Merci à vous tous. Ce projet-là n'aurait pas été à ce niveau ici, je trouve, si vite que ça dans les dernières 4 semaines. Oui, c'était un projet que j'avais pensé de lancer 3 ans passés. On a travaillé un peu dessus, mon équipe et moi, l'année passée, 2 ans passés. Mais c'est génial de votre aide à tous, puis j'apprécie beaucoup. Donc, je vais voir dans les questions et réponses dans la fenêtre s'il y a des questions spécifiques. Well, Kim is asking, will the training session next week be recorded and accessible for those who cannot participate on Tuesday? Yes, absolutely. We're giving the 3 live sessions. We'll be recording those trainings, and we'll be sending out links through our email list. So watch for emails like that. A lot of people, those kind of emails goes into a spam folder. Make sure you go and add our email to your whitelist. So in Gmail, you can do that, or any other mail software. So make sure you put our emails in there. so you don't miss out on some of the emails that we're sending to you. That was one. I'm going to check the chat very quickly. We're right up to the hour, so I guess we are awesome at doing webinars. This is our first webinar live that we're doing, by the way, for me personally. So I hope you guys had a lot of value. That was the purpose. Belle initiative, merci. So if there's nothing more of questions.
I think there are more questions in the question and answer, Pat. Can you see them or?
Yeah, some of the questions, one person thinks it's so amazing they wish that it included Glengarry Prescott Russell.
Oh,
and
yeah.
people are wanting to know if they can add multi-categories for their businesses. So I think it's the nuts and bolts. I think people get it and they just want to get in and get started. That's what I'm seeing in the questions. I answered a few, but.
Perfect, perfect.
And they had questions about the search engine too, you know, and I said to you, there's keywords to add so people will find you on the site and also when they search online.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you'll be able to choose up to 5 different categories, which includes subcategories to them. And the cool thing about it is you'll also be able to extend your product through tags. So tags, you'll be able to type in your exact tag, and that's going to be also searchable. And what I mean by tags is, let's say, for example, you have a bakery and you sell cakes and bread and cupcakes. You might choose the category of food bakery, but you'll want to add on cupcakes and bread as tags. So when people go on the home page, if they type in cupcakes, your product and business will show up. So those going to be covered in the deep dive training that we'll be doing.
Louis, Louis was asking qui gère le contenu de mon espace dans ce site. Donc, le contenu, c'est toi qui vas gérer, c'est toi qui décides qu'est-ce que tu vas mettre, à moins que Pat ait d'autres choses à dire là. Mais tu sais, les produits, tout ça, c'est toi qui décides c'est quoi que tu vas mettre dans ton site.
Ouais, pas moi spécifiquement, mais le propriétaire.
Non, non, je veux dire Louis. Je parle à Louis.
Juste pour être sûr qu'on n'a pas de confusion. Là. Donc, oui, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Someone just, a question just popped up. Someone was asking me about an app. So I know that one thing we did not talk about was mobile functionality of this website, or if an app is something you're looking at as a second phase.
Yeah, that's a good question. The site right now is mobile responsive. We're looking into the testing of it and making sure that the mobile version is quite good in terms of functionality. So we're in the process of finalizing that, but the app aspect was in my mind as well when this got all started. A specific app where you can download from Apple or from Google for your Android and get notifications through the app of latest deals and stuff. So that's going to be definitely in our future versions.
Okay, there are several questions about shipping. So Shannon, Nancy, and Marc-André. So you've been asking about collective shipping, sharing and advantages, shipping rates. Yeah, I agree. It is an issue. One of the biggest challenges is the cost of shipping, especially with Canada Post. Is there any way that we can group together all of the local businesses and offer preferential rates? What about the shipping costs and getting your product out to client? I mean, so far we're not going to be taking care of the shipping or the delivery. I think that we're going to be leaving with the business for now. Pat?
Yeah, in each business settings, you'll be able to set your own shipping charges and providers, but also at a product level. So essentially, it will give you the chance to, let's say, to offer free shipping in an area of your business location. You're going to be able to do that. If you want to charge a little bit more outside of your business location, that's also going to be possible in the business dashboard. And it all depends on who your provider is with. So your charges you'll be able to include and enter your charges based on the arrangement that you already have with, if you choose DICOM, if you choose a local delivery system or any company, you'll be able to go in and set those charges accordingly. Also, the system will let people pick up locally. So they'll have the option at the checkout to either pick it up locally at your location or use the shipping charges that you set on your products.
And I'm assuming eventually there will be, you know, some kind of company that's going to end up doing delivery services for all of you guys. That would be someone's, you know, a whole business plan for them. Il y avait aussi, does your company, wait a minute, does your company offer support to a brand new business in terms of getting the proper licenses, etc.?
Proper licenses of?
We could refer them to the, you know, there's local support for new businesses, the Entrepreneurship Center, whether you're a registered partnership incorporation or the food licensing from the health unit. We could maybe put a how-to page up on the site for different sources, references.
If you're a brand new business that wants to start up, we are definitely for business owners right now talking. So I'm incorporated. Some of you might not be, but there's some ways and resources out there that we can share with you to accommodate and facilitate that aspect of your registration.
And we have a very active local Canadian Federation of Independent Businesses rep, CFIB. He's got a lot of information and also a list of relief programs right now for this time and a lot of funding opportunities that he can share with people.
Yeah. Any other question you guys are seeing?
I think we were going to say too that if anyone listening to this wants to email any one of us or Pat, we'll answer what we can and refer to Pat for sure. But always happy to talk about this.
Absolutely, and we'll be doing a launch probably mid-May if everything goes well. Once we have our businesses kind of signed up with their products on their pages and everything's working well, then we'll open it to the public, and that will be an amazing party. You'll see me going crazy on Facebook.
That's actually a good question, Leeça. If you're wondering when this will be promoted to the consumers and the population, we like to have at least 50 business profiles with products and services in there finalized. So that's why next week and the next few weeks, my team and I will be available to ease your onboarding process. If you have questions or issues or you don't know a certain fields that, you know, what it means for your business, we'll be there throughout the 3-day live webinars, and also the recording will be available, and we'll be setting up obviously an email for you to send us your questions and issues. We'll be answering those very promptly, because this doesn't work without businesses and products. The population needs to come in with a full marketplace that's easy, that's fun for them to go to browse and to purchase. So that's our goal. I think that's pretty much it. I don't see any other questions. I'm sure there'll be a lot more. So just to give you some expectations, we have already 75 businesses that registered through our initial Google form. Our team and I on Monday at 9 o'clock will be starting to generate business accounts for those 75. The system will send you an account, and you'll be able to come in and change your password and see your business dashboard. So that's going to be done on Monday morning. And anybody that registers through our link would also be included in our email list. So you guys don't miss out the training on Tuesday. So that's going to be what's in the works for us in terms of getting you on board with the marketplace.
Thank you,
So
everyone.
thank you. Sorry?
I just said thank you. Thank you to
Okay.
you, and thank you to everyone for
So thanks to everyone. Thanks to you, everyone that's on this call on a Friday morning. There's never a good time or day to pick for webinars and training like this. So hopefully you enjoy your weekend. And it's announcing for lots of great weather and good sun. So let's take it in, and we'll see you back on Monday, potentially, and Tuesday.
Merci tout le monde.
Bye, merci beaucoup. Bonne fin de semaine.
We'll see.
Bye.